Bonjour everybody, something a little bit different this week. Excuse the hat, it's a Sunday. I'm sticking this upload together at the last minute and I can't be bothered to do my hair, so I've literally dragged myself out of bed, into the shower, down to my officey Eden HQ thingy, just to throw some narrative to this video. So this week, it's cold weather, so we're running out of things to film on the pond anyway, or anything of interest. So a dear friend of mine last year, James, he put together a bit of a tour, whistle-stop tour of some of the channels that he enjoyed watching. So I thought I would do the same for this year. The response has been really good actually, to the point where I'm going to have to split this into two separate videos, because I can't be asked to upload an hour-long 4K video, and I'm pretty sure you guys at home don't want to be sitting there watching an hour-long video yourselves. So there's better things to be doing on a Sunday. So I've actually split it. I think it's going to be about 2 half-an-hour sessions. In terms of, it's not a conclusive list of the channels that I watch. I do try to watch as many channels as I can to try and learn as much as I can. And let's be honest, a lot of them are really, really enjoyable. But these are just some of the ones that sprung to mind. I made contact with them and they were very, very kind. So anybody that does feature in the following 2 uploads, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for taking the time to send us the video in the first place. But also thank you very much for your channels, because my channel's only about a year old, I think it is, just over a year. And in that time I've seen hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of channels appear. You know, it's become a real popular thing to do, to vlog your pond build, etc. But when I first started building my 3rd pond, actually there weren't that many channels around, hence why this list is quite compressed. But as I say, there's in terms of order, there's no particular order, there's no favoritism, there's not one that I prefer. I enjoy them all. So, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Hopefully you'll enjoy it too. Get my words out. Might cut that, might leave it in. Don't know. So the first port of call on our whistle-stop tour is, how do I describe him? Well, first of all, his setup's absolutely fantastic. If I had the money, I would certainly replicate his filter room, if not his whole pond. But on a personal note, he is the gentleman of the koi world. He's a real good character, and I'm blessed to get to talk to him. We've got a little WhatsApp group, so get to chat to him quite often. But yeah, he really is a top guy. So that could be no one other than Phil at Telford Koi Pond. So let's head on over to his. I'll see you back here. And like I say, it'd be a very quick narrative just to get us through this video. But hopefully you enjoy. Phil, over to you. Thank you ever so much, Phil. Right, second on the list is, again, I'm lucky that I can say this guy is a friend. Not just in the koi world. I get to speak to Si a lot. Again, we've got a WhatsApp group. We meet up when we can. Recently, we met down at Adam Byers Koi. His videos, so his pond setup's fantastic. But one thing that struck me originally when I first started watching his channel was the quality of his videos and his editing. Mine's okay-ish at very most. But I'm a bit lazy when it comes to the editing, and as you can see, it's just me on a camera. But yeah, so that's Si over at Up North Koi Pond. Yeah, absolute cracking guy, and he'll give you a quick whistle-stop tour of his pond. Over to you, boy.
Oh, hi guys, my name's Simon. I'm Up North Koi Pond, so let's take a look at what we're all about. Kois. More kois. My pond's heated. We're running a triple tier backy shower system full of Burton's media. I'm filtered with a bottom drain fed filtro drum, which then passes through a moving bed filter filled with roughly 80 litres of K1 media. I've got a top up tank system what purely supplies this spray bar, running on 2 pumps. The Evolution Aqua pump is supplying the returns. The Pond Expert pump is feeding the backy shower. We're on the Saki Kari balance feed at the minute. Smells good. This is Dangerous Divina. Call her Dangerous Divina because she's very dangerous. We've got 14 fish in here. Various different sizes, ranging from smallest being about 26 all the way up to about 55. Got a mixture of different varieties. We've got a Sakai Kohaku, we've got a Hoshkin Tancho, we've got a Hiroi Deutsch Sankey, we've got a Hirasawa Chag, we've got an Adam Bayer Chag, we've got an Isa Showa, we've got another Hoshkin Showa, and some other stuff. The pond's roughly 9,300 litres. I've only got 4 mugs at the minute, so more are always appreciated. I've got a couple of fish boxes, a very dead Acer plant, and I like to just make videos of anything that's happening with my pond at the time. I always appreciate people's feedback. I like communicating with people, so come along for the journey. It's my pond, and I hope you enjoy the channel. Say like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Smash
like.
And
make sure there's 10 billion subscribers.
Good
if
lad.
You can.
Good lad.
So that is Simon at Up North Koi Pond. As you can see, absolute cracking setup and an absolute top guy. His video editing is, yeah, I should learn from him, really. Let's put it that way. But thank you for that, Si. Next one, actually, so the person we're going to next is the inspiration behind this. As I said, this is a copy, really. I've replicated something someone's done last year, so it's not very original, I'm afraid. But so Mr. Whisperer, so we're going to head down West Country. Mr. Whisperer, I don't think I need to give him any introduction. I think you all know who he is. I think his subscriber count confirms that. But again, yeah, I got to meet James right at the very start, and I used to pester him with questions, not just about YouTube, but about pond building. Like me, he did everything on his own. There was only very small elements that were subcontracted to someone else. So yeah, he's worked hard in this pond, and that shows in the results. So let's head on over to Mr. Whisperer. James, thanks a lot, buddy.
Yeah, it's me. Right, so I wanted to thank Dave for giving me a little bit of a plug or a shout out or whatever he's doing in this video. He's a top bloke, and I've been following him for a while, and with, you know, being in the koi industry, koi mates, we sort of got on. That said, so Dave asked me to do a quick rundown for you. Basically, YouTuber, James the Koi Whisperer, content on a weekly basis, randomly, sometimes 3 or 4 videos a week, sometimes you don't get nothing for a month, but you know, you take it as it comes. But yeah, pond in question that I've got, I'll spin the camera around and just show you a second. So yeah, the pond was built last year. All of the videos are on my channel about that if you want to see how I built it. I've done a full description build from having the old pond in place to completely reinstalling a new one. Was hell of a job, hell of a project, but yeah, 2,500 gallons. A lot of the fish were just moved over from my old pond to the new pond. Different sorts in there, bit of a mixed bag, nothing really you know, high value as such, just I liked them so I bought them. And yeah, filter house is one of the most proudest things that I'm proud of how I put it all together, how neat and tidy that I made it. Same again, all the videos are on the channel if you want to look back, or if you haven't seen me already, check out how I done it. But yeah, super setup. It was me dream pond, so I made it me dream pond. And yeah, on that note, I don't know if there's anything else I'm gonna chuck in here. So if you're wondering why I've got that on display, if you want to follow the channel at the moment, I've been going for a few problems. I'm just about to chuck this in the pond. Last final dose. But needs to be done. When you keep koi, you find problems and you've got to fix the problems. So I thought I'd best do this video before the pond goes all milky whitey. Did say just a little video clip. Wanted to thank him very much for giving us an ask about it, because sharing YouTuber and content in this hobby is always a pleasure. So that said, thanks for watching the video, and I'll pass you back over to Dave. Cheers, Dave. Bonjour, je m'appelle Ali. Ha ha ha.
Right, so next we're going to have to get on the ferry. We're heading abroad. When I say abroad, we're going across to the Isle of Wight. Let's not talk about how expensive that crossing is. I have to apologise, I was on the Isle of Wight and I didn't pop and see you guys, but I didn't want to be a pain in the arse basically, and quite frankly the weather on the Isle of Wight wasn't fantastic. But yeah, so the next channel we're hopping over to is Wayside Koi and Lifestyle, and that is Jill and John. Again, beautiful build, fantastic channel, their recent edition blue, and yeah, for plenty of fun, giggles, and many sexual innuendos, certainly go and hit up their channel because it's a cracker.
Hello.
All right.
This is John.
And it's Jill.
And we're Wayside Koi and Lifestyle. And right on cue, that's
Sky.
Sky, our border collie.
Right. So, we're going to tell you about the ponds. So this is the main pond. Just over 13 foot long, just over 8 foot wide, 5 foot deep, 3 foot down and 2 foot above. The window, the expanse you see is 4 foot 9. I suppose we've got about 22 fish in there. I
think we have, haven't we?
Something like that, yeah.
And these are the winter covers that John made.
Yeah, these are the covers we just put on. We normally cover, I mean this is the first year we've had this one, so we've had to make some covers to fit. The filtration for this is, we've got a 4-inch bottom drain spin drifter which comes into this filter shed, and we've got, it comes into an easy pod which then goes into a 10,000 vari pump through a 55 UV, and then comes down and splits into 2 tempests. One tempest does a return back to this end of the pond to the right,
and the other one does the return the opposite side to the left. Next year we're planning on putting another one in and running individually, so you'll have one pod and one Tempest, another pod and another Tempest. That's for next year maybe.
So we'll take you to the first.
Hang on. We've also got a skimmer at the back which runs to another easy pod outside, which then runs into the filter shed into a 20,000 vary pump and returns via a normal return plus a vacuum shower. So the vacuum shower we've taken off for the winter, just so it doesn't get frozen and brittle and break. So that's that pond. Moving around the garden. Yeah.
So this is the garden pond that we uncovered when we moved here, and this is what got us into koi. So we started off with goldfish, then we got the koi. John did make it a little bit bigger, deeper.
Yeah, we've done it a little bit deeper, didn't we?
But this was the original pond that was here.
Yeah.
Built a long time ago. So it's more a natural pond now, isn't it?
Yeah, all that's in there is a few of the non-growing fry we had. We got a load of fry from Adam Beyer, and the ones that didn't seem to do anything I've put in here, and they seem quite happy in there, swimming around.
So from this pond we thought, oh, just build a bit of decking in our garden. It was originally going to be a hot tub, but then we thought, let's build a pond. So this is the pond John built, and our fish that are now in the major big pond, they originally were in here.
This one I would say is about an 8 foot square. I'm not sure exactly, but on this we've just got a retro bottom drain, goes into quite a large pressure filter, then goes through another pressure filter and returns in the corner as an outlet, and there's also the blade as well. And then we've got another pump just running this box filter. But I would say it's about an 8 foot square.
It's not that deep, is it?
No, it's about 18 inches deep, 2 foot. But we used to have the big fish in here, which are now in the main pond. And this is, now we've got all our butterfly in there, because we like the butterfly. And Jill does especially.
Yeah, as you know.
we got about 12 butterfly in there, and a few just normal koi.
So next year we've got a project, we're going to make it deeper.
Yeah, I'm hoping that maybe we'll get a spawn later on off these butterfly, which would be nice. So I'd like to try and raise some butterfly fry.
Yeah.
And then we've got this one, which we made to house fry again. But it's they do quite well in there.
Whoops.
So
I'll just go under. There we are. As you can see,
quite well.
they're nice and sheltered under there.
Yeah.
Getting really big.
They're getting a good size.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah. So those will be moved on next year when the temperatures are right. And if anyone's interested on the island, they can be moved on.
Yeah.
We did move a load on, didn't we?
We did. Yeah.
And then we've got the fry shed.
Yeah. I'll follow you.
Oh, you sounded like Steve then.
Oh my goodness. I did, didn't I, Steve? Got to say though, all the plants and danglies are mine in here.
Yeah, they're just bought in here to keep them out of the bad weather.
Yeah.
But I mean, this has had so many variations. We've changed things around. We've had fish tanks, we've had tubs, we've had these. It's now running on an easy pod, filtering both at the same time. They've both got bottom Tommy drains coming into the easy pod, going through a UV. That's full of K1 micro, and then it's just filtered back into both. and we've got these on each one so that the water stays level. And that's what we've been running that on.
Yeah.
That one outside, that runs on an easy pod as well, you can see through the window. I do like my easy pods.
They're easy, John.
Oh, I think they're brilliant. You know, I bet we can't have a Nexus because they're too big.
Yeah.
They're too big for us, we haven't got the room.
No.
But the easy pods are fabulous.
Yeah. Got quite a collection now.
We have. So that's all our ponds and tanks and things and
Yeah.
whatever. So
this is what we do.
it is.
Yeah. So we'll just finish off now and leave you looking at the koi.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us on the Isle of Wight. If you're ever over here,
Yeah.
give us a knock.
Always welcome to come round.
Come around and have a cup of tea.
Yeah.
So for the next one, we all need to stand to attention. If you don't know who that is the original koi soldier himself. That is Mr. Hadfield. So I pestered Lee a couple of weeks ago. The poor sod was on holiday, so when he got home, he very kindly sent me some videos. He is part way through his new koi pond. Well, he's a long way through his koi pond build, his latest pond, and the thing is incredible. So things you'll note as he goes around is the stainless steel work, the attention to detail is incredible. I'm really excited. I look forward to tuning into his videos to see the progress, because I think if I could build my koi pond again, looking at what he's included in his, and as I say, the detail and the quality that's going into it, it is second to none. So thank you very much, sir. Take it away.
Hey guys, Lee Hadfield here. A good friend over in Eden Koi Pond has asked me to do a little video on my pond. So what I've decided to do is a little walkthrough and run through of my new pond, not my old pond, because my new pond's going to be here for a lot longer. So let me spin you around. It's not completed yet. There's 95% there, and very, very soon it shall be up and running. So here we are then, guys. The pond itself is 5,000 gallons. It's about 5 meters long internally, 2.5 meters wide, and about 1.6, 1.7 deep. It's got 2 bottom drains, which is going to be going to a stainless steel proffy drum when it gets situated there, which is by here. It's also running 2 3-tier Momotaro Baki showers with 246, 120 kilo of Baki house media. Stainless steel pipework is custom made by a good friend, and all the pipework runs internally in the wall, which goes to the skimmer. The skimmer is pulled via a flow friend, and then obviously goes straight over to the Baki showers. There is a 3x1 meter window going in here very shortly. I've got 4 returns all on one side of the pond, just for that single flow coming across, which for anyone that wants to know is called onishi, which I think translates in Japanese to stream flow. I have got a custom air curtain system that I have designed myself and fitted into the fiberglassing, which I've done all myself as well. Let's go back around. So again, we've got jump guards made by my good friend Carl. The glass has been ordered. All the back wall is all Indian sandstone to match up with the tops. Polycarb roof, nice LED light. Before this actually gets filled with water, all of this sheeting is coming down, and I'm actually putting polycarb sides on that and in the front here to make it an enclosed system. As we go into the pump house, sorry it's a bit dark, I'm working on the electrics, but we have a 500 gallon move-in bed with 2 large Awaz air stones to run it. This is where my drum's going to be sitting. All the pipe work you can see there will be attached to my 2 Fujimax once all the system is complete. And yeah, that's about it. Just working on all my electrical system now, which fits on there, and this is going to be my dry area for all my storage for my treatments. I'm making a stainless steel top on this for a workbench for scraping and cleaning koi. There we are, guys. That is the making of my pond. I'm sorry it's not complete, and I'm sorry there's no water in it, but I'm more disappointed than you are, trust me. But it will get there one day, very soon, and might even do another one for you.
As I said, it is an incredible build. So if you're not already subscribed to him, very unlikely that you're subscribed to me and not subscribed to him. But if you're not, head over there, because it is, when that thing's finished, that's going to be a gem. So anyway, last but not least for this week, so the next video will follow up, I say this week. What I'll do is I'll put the second one up pretty quickly. I've edited it all together anyway, so just split it down the middle for the 2 parts. But we're going to finish off this week. So a lot of you would have seen him for his Adam Beyer Grow and Show. Again, he is one of the real nice guys of the koi industry, so of the YouTuber world, if you like. I don't want to call it koi tuber, that's a terrible phrase. But yeah, as a guy, he's so placid and laid back, and it doesn't matter who you speak to about Andy, they all say exactly the same thing, what a genuinely nice guy he is. And he's got a pretty awesome pond and some fantastic koi. So over to you, Andy. Take it away, my buddy.
Hi, my name's Andy. I'm from Koi Diaries. Welcome to my pond. So the pond's 2,800 gallons. Got 2 6-foot windows. And as you can see, we're currently covered for winter because it's cold. Now I've taken the window covers off just so we can see the fish a bit more. Still got lots to do. If you watch my channel you'll know tons left to do. So in the pond we've got Japanese fish and some UK bred from Japanese parents fish from Beyer Koi Farm. Also the pond's heated, hence being covered. We're currently sitting at 18 degrees still, and they're fed via an automatic feeder still 8 times a day. So at the back of the pond we've got a dedicated filter house. So we've got a single 4-inch drain and a 4-inch skimmer which are fed to a QK35 drum. One outlet goes through a heater and then back round, down, out over a shower. So a 3-tier shower. These are underwater returns as well. And then on the top of each of the 4-inch returns I've got a foamer pipe which gets all the docks and the yucky stuff out of the water. And then one other return goes to a custom built huge bio chamber with, I don't care, I can't remember, but a few 100 litres of micro K1 and K plus media. And that returns underwater as well. So all the returns are underwater in the pond. There's no splashing other than the aerated bottom drain. And fish in the pond range from 35 cm up to the biggest one is 80 cm. That's a brief overview of my pond and setup. I have been documenting over the past however many millions of years my koi keeping journey. So if you haven't already, pop over and have a look. And I'll catch you over there. Thanks for watching, bye.
And that is part 1 done. If you've made it this far, well done. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll be back soon, a couple of days time, with part 2. If you are wondering why I called it Tour de Bonjour, I'd like to say it was inspired by some French artist. Hang on, my mum's ringing me. I'll ring you back, mum. I'd like to say it was inspired by some French artist, but it wasn't. It was me being lazy. It was the thing that come to mind. So Tour de Bonjour is what it is, really. But I'll catch you on part 2. Enjoy. I think so. This will go up Sunday. It is Sunday when I'm filming this, so this will go up Sunday, Monday tomorrow. But try and enjoy it the best you can. Hopefully you'll be looking forward to part 2, and I'll catch you on that one. So be safe, be happy, enjoy those ponds, because it won't be long and it'll be too bloody cold too. And I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Ciao for now.